Yuan Kongye is dead, but Zhang Yi is still alive. So it is only natural for Zhang Yi to absorb Yuan Kongye's power. Hearing this, the others suddenly realized and looked at Zhang Yi. There was joy and envy in everyone's eyes. They all knew how powerful Yuan Kongye was. So how powerful would Zhang Yi, who had swallowed Yuan Kongye's essence, be at this time? Brother Zhang Yi, you are super strong now, right? That's great. Then aren't you invincible in the world? Let's see who dares to interfere with our lives in the future, ha ha ha. The boss is so awesome. Zhang Yi raised his eyebrows with a smile on his lips and nodded slowly in the expectant eyes of everyone. That's true. I've become a little stronger now. He gestured with his fingers, just a little bit. Zhang Yi didn't know what went wrong. After he obtained Yuan Kongye's origin, he didn't become as powerful as Yuan Kongye showed. Perhaps it was because she was promoted too quickly and her foundation was unstable. It may also be because her power was plundered. With her death, the origin dissipated very quickly. Therefore, Zhang Yi only intercepted part of her origin. In addition, the transformation of power is inevitably consumed. He can't become Ipsilon, who can destroy the world in one fell swoop. But that part of the origin has already greatly improved him. There was a jubilant mood in the shelter. Everyone felt that Zhang Yi became stronger and they were safer. But Zhang Yi still had a concern in his heart. That was the investigation team sent by Jiangnan District. They could more or less feel that Bian Junwu's death was related to Zhang Yi. And after the situation in Tianhai City was resolved this time, they would definitely report to the top leaders about Zhang Yi when they returned to Blizzard City. This was not good news for Zhang Yi. In the past, his strength was not very conspicuous, and Jiangnan District would not care much about him. But this time, he killed Yuan Kongye, and it was clear that he absorbed Yuan Kongye's essence. So, will Jiangnan District ignore the existence of this level? At that time, Jiangnan District will definitely send people to recruit Zhang Yi. If he goes, he may have to deal with crises everywhere like Bian Junwu, walking on the edge of danger. If he doesn't go, he will offend Jiangnan District. If the senior officials of Jiangnan District are narrow-minded, they may even attack Zhang Yi with the idea of, I can't use it for me, and I can't use it for others. Zhang Yi didn't dare to gamble on this possibility. Whether we are recruited by them or fight against them, my people will definitely suffer. I have to confront them first and take the initiative into my hands. He took out his phone and said, I have to go to Chinpo Base now to chat with Bali Chang King. So Zhang Yi talked to everyone for a while, and Fatty Shu asked, Boss, what are you going to do? Zhang Yi replied, I'm going to change my clothes and then go talk to the investigation team about something. Liang Yue got up from the sofa and said, I'm coming with you. Even Uncle Yu and Fatty Shu are willing to go with him. But Zhang Yi had other plans. He said, I can handle it by myself. You guys take good rest in the shelter. Then he drove out of the shelter alone and went to Qingpu Base. When he went there, he contacted Xing Tian and Bailey Changqing. Xing Tian naturally had no objection. Moreover, his attitude towards Zhang Yi was particularly enthusiastic, even a little flattering. Zhang Yi was not surprised by this. Today's Tianhai City, to put it bluntly, is Zhang Yi's territory. The 5 major forces in the past were in name only. The snow worship sect was destroyed, and the combat effectiveness of the 3 major bases was almost completely lost. And Zhang Yi, who possessed outstanding strength, became the undisputed king of Tianhai City. Even Bailey Changqing was very gentle when talking to Zhang Yi. There was some meaning of winning over in his words, and even implicitly stated that the 2 sides could work together in the future. After all, we are all in the Jiangnan District, and we will always come to Blizzard City to take a look in the future. Once the captain died, we also need to replenish fresh blood, Bailey Changqing said with a smile, but after Zhang Yi heard it, he raised the corner of his mouth coldly. Your captain died, so you should add a captain. Bailey Changqing's face on the other end of the phone changed slightly, but he could only smile awkwardly. Okay, let's talk when you come over. Well, that's it. Zhang Yi hung up the phone in a cold tone. On the investigation team side, Bailey Changqing frowned deeply, with a heavy look of worry on his face. The death of Bian Junwu caused the strength of their team to drop sharply. Originally, he hoped that Zhang Yi would join their team to make up for some of the strength. After all, Zhang Yi is a very smart person, and he also performed well in the Battle of Tianhai City. In addition, he absorbed the essence of Yuan Kongye. If he could join their team, he might be able to keep their status as an elite team. In Blizzard City, all living materials need to be divided according to contributions. Only by keeping the status of the elite team can the living materials of each of their team members be guaranteed. However, judging from Zhang Yi's tone during the call, he did not hide his ambition. If he came, he would be the captain of the investigation team. A newcomer who had just arrived and was thinking about the position of captain, and his ability was very strong, naturally caused Bailey Changqing's concern. After all, according to the order of the investigation team, he was the most likely person to take over the position of captain after Bian Junwu's sacrifice. "This kid is really ambitious," Bailey Changqing sighed and even hesitated in his heart whether to let Zhang Yi join their team. But if Zhang Yi doesn't come, how can they make up for the loss of Bian Junwu? As the mutant closest to the level of Ipsilon, Bian Junwu is one of the top fighters in Blizzard City. Such a person is also at the captain level in other ace teams. How can it be so easy to find? Bailey Changqing was a little upset. He came to the room where the team members were. At this time, Wu Di had recuperated for a few days, and his physical condition was much better, but his hair had been dyed silver and could not be restored to its original condition. The others were all injured. They were already seriously injured when they were hit by the aftermath of the battle against Yuan Kongye. Bailey Changqing walked into the room with a bad look on his face. Seeing this, everyone asked the reason. Bailey Changqing thought about it and said what Zhang Yi said. He meant that if you want him to join our investigation team, he has to be the captain. After Bailey Changqing finished speaking, he saw complicated expressions on the faces of the team members. Some were angry and angrily accused Zhang Yi of being ambitious. Others were silent, as if they thought Zhang Yi was qualified to compete for the position of captain. After all, everyone knows that he swallowed Yuan Kongye's origin, so who knows how strong he is now. Bailey Changqing spread his hands, looking reasonable. Of course, I think Zhang Yi is right to have this idea. Everyone wants to climb to a higher position. What's more, he is also the biggest contributor to this Tianhai City operation. If he wants to be the captain, I don't think there will be much problem in terms of strength. However, after all, he has no experience of cooperating with us. If he joins our team, it will take time to get used to each other. Being a captain is not just about strength. He cited Bian Junwu as an example. For example, our Bian team, he convinces us in both ability and personality. But this Zhang Yi, we still know too little about him. When Bailey Changqing finished speaking, Wu Di on the hospital bed couldn't help it. He said excitedly, "Who is Zhang Yi? Even if he wants to join our team, why should a newcomer be the captain as soon as he arrives? If he comes, I won't stay." Kong Sheng also crossed his arms and frowned and said, "Did he tell you that? It's too arrogant." Qi Guangming said directly, "In my heart, the only person who is qualified to take over the captain's position is Uncle Bailey. No matter how good Zhang Yi is, he has to abide by the rules when he comes." Ye Jikong frowned and said nothing. Meng Siyu looked at everyone in the room and did not express any opinion. They knew that Bailey Changqing must want to take over the position of captain. But they didn't have much objection to this. After all, Bailey Changqing has always been the deputy captain in the team, and his strength and character are worthy of everyone's respect. However, they also hope that Zhang Yi can join the team to supplement the combat power. Bailey Changqing smiled and waved his hand. Who will be the captain is still up to the top management. It doesn't matter whether I am the captain or not. What matters is that the team can have better development in the future. Zhang Yi will come to talk to us later. I think we should first see what his attitude is.